What's going on, guys? This is Nick at Meshugge CrossFit. I'm going to make a quick little video here talking about WOD number 3 for the Do More Charity Challenge on Saturday. We've been getting a lot of questions. There's a lot of kind of logistics stuff going on, and we'll get a much more in-depth kind of overview of it during the athlete briefing, obviously. But hopefully this answers some of the questions that you guys have. But anyway, it's going to start with a 300-yard swim. It's sort of this indoor sprinty triathlon deal. So it starts with a 300-yard swim. That is to be partitioned between two athletes. Any two athletes, any gender, it does not matter. But the two athletes that start the swim have to complete the swim. As far as dividing it up, you guys can divide it up in any way you'd like. You do have to swim 25 yards at a time. That's the length of our indoor pool. So you do have to swim a full length. Obviously, you can't swim halfway and then like have your partner jump in and swim the other half. It's not going to work that way. So we're staying in the water the whole time. You can swim down one direction, and then the second partner can swim in that same direction. Then you can kind of go like that if you would like. Or you can swim back and forth for multiple lengths. But one partner or both partners have to swim a minimum of 25 yards. So if you only have one really good swimmer, they can swim 275 yards worth, and then that other partner can just swim 25 yards. Doesn't matter to us, but both partners need to swim at least 25 yards. After that, and you have to touch the wall. You can't tag your partner when you swim down to the other end of the pool. You gotta swim all the way to the edge of the wall. We'll have judges and volunteers on both sides. After the 300-yard swim, the person that will be biking first will be at the edge of the pool on the pool deck, and when that 300th yard is swam, they will then run down the hallway to where the spin bikes are located. They'll be they'll be marked by lanes, right? The furthest lane will have the closest bike, and so on and so forth. As of right now, based on weather, we will do the biking and the running indoors. So the bikes are going to be lined up down a hall. They'll be marked, and let me show you what the bikes look like. There are these spin bikes here. It's just a stationary bike. You're going to hop on them and start moving. Once again, two people on this station, any gender, doesn't matter, and you need to divvy it up any way possible. At some point, the second partner needs to get on the bike. There's no fixated amount of distance that they have to travel on the bike, but at some point they need to get on the bike, and then the other partner can do the rest. Doesn't matter to us. If you come in, check here, we've got our gear set to 10 right here, and then this is the trip that'll be showing you your distance. This gear is controlled by this lever here. We are going to have all of these preset to 10. Oh, that's all the way up at 15. There it is. All of these preset to 10, and you are not to touch the lever at all. Lever is going to stay there the whole time. Every single bike is going to be set to 10. Yeah, we'll go from there. After the 2-mile bike, the first person running on the 1-mile run, this is also another pair. Once again, you could have the same pair do the entire triathlon. Doesn't matter to us. But there needs to be a pair at each station, and both people need to do some amount of work on each of these. But when we get to the mile run, this is the only requirement, is that you guys are going to alternate laps. So we have a 10-lap mile track upstairs, so you will each do 5 laps. They're roughly 160-meter laps, and you will alternate. We're going to have little batons kind of cut out of PVC pipe for you guys to hand off, but that's going to be upstairs. So the first runner is going to be standing by the bike. When that second mile is finished, they're going to run. We'll have it kind of marked off with caution tape, and we'll have volunteers guiding you. You're going to run up the stairs and start your first lap, and then you'll hand it off, and the second person will start their lap. So the main things here is the person that's transitioning from the swim to the bike and then the bike to the run is also the person that needs to start that next movement. So the person who's standing by the pool for the end of the swim that runs over to the bike needs to be the person that starts on the bike. The runner that's up here by the bike or downstairs by the bike, when that bike finishes, when they run upstairs, they need to be the person that runs that first lap. I hope that answers all your guys' questions. If you have any more questions, just ask them in the comments below. Hopefully we can get them answered for you. But like I said, there will be it'll make a lot more sense once you're physically here and you can see all the different moving parts from a logistics standpoint. So excited to see you guys Saturday, and we'll see you then.